my God, are you kidding? They were like, yep, keeping the ball.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Vice Mayor Dave Trinkle. I'm pleased to be here on behalf of Mayor Bowers. He wishes he could be here, but I think he got a little sunburn and is out for the day, actually. So, you got me here. But the mayor would very quickly say that he brought in the mayoral weather today. So, we got this beautiful day that David Bowers sent us so we could cut this ribbon. So I do want to thank everybody for being here. There are a few people I want to recognize. And like everything we do in the city, this is a huge joint effort to get this accomplished and to renovate the park. And we have a lot of vendors here and people that have helped put this together. Some of these people I'll recognize again as we go through the program. But Mike Rakes and Amy Lucas with Spectrum Engineering. Are y'all here? Yep, thank you. Laura Bradford and Billy Boatman with Ava's Construction. Yep, all right, right in the back, all right. Donnie Underwood with Parks and Rec. No, I saw him. Let's see here. Chris Morrill, City Manager, is here. And Bob Clement with our Neighborhood Services. Brian Townsend is here, Assistant City Manager. Not leaving anybody else out. All right, it's very important that we get everything right. All right. Well, today we are officially reopening the Huff Lane Park with approximately $350,000 in improvements. These improvements can be seen everywhere in this park. They include the public restroom facility over that way. That was a big part of this project, and so that's going to be a huge addition to Huff Lane Park. And it includes the picnic shelter. Look at this woodwork. Look how beautiful this is. A children's playground, sport court upgrades behind me that are for basketball, tennis, and we got roller hockey, right? Street hockey out there, so that's going to be fun. All of this, of course, has been accomplished with ADA improvements to make sure that everyone has access and opportunities to experience the benefits of our new park here. The city's comprehensive Parks and Recreation Master Plan has called for improvements to local neighborhoods and local neighborhood parks as a major priority. I'm glad that City Council and City Managers continue to focus on neighborhoods, neighborhood parks, and really trying to get everywhere in the city to show improvements like we're fortunate to see here today at Huff Lane. The city staff worked with neighborhood residents, including Burt Boyd, who I'm going to introduce here in a second, and Dee Janis with the Greater Grandview Neighborhood Watch Association, as well as the members of the association throughout this process. There was a lot of planning, a lot of stakeholder input, a lot of community input into the design and outcome for this park. Their input and dedication to seeing this happen and all the way through to completion is one of the very important keys to success for this project. The design and engineering of these improvements is the work of Mike Rakes of Spectrum Design, or Spectrum Engineering, and former Parks and Rec landscape architect Daniel Dart. Is Daniel here? No? Okay. We also want to recognize, as I mentioned earlier, the efforts of Ava's Construction, project manager Laura Bradford. They worked, we had a pretty wild, it's hard to remember on a day like this, but we had a pretty wild winter, I believe. They worked through rain, snow, sleet, freezing temperatures, and Mrs. Bradford and the project foreman, Billy Boatman, worked diligently to keep the project moving on in an assigned timeline so that the work could be completed on schedule. We also especially want to recognize the efforts of our own city staff and crews. These include the crews of Michelle Phoenix and the city's parks maintenance staff. Are they here by any chance? No? Some of them? Okay, good. Y'all do wonders and are out in the city everywhere, so thank you for all your work on this project. And facilities management staff led by Kelly Hubert and Doug Herndon in making all this effort possible. We're fortunate to have such a dedicated staff of professionals working in our city and with our parks facilities to make sure everything stays in top shape. So with that, I'm now going to invite Bert Boyd, who's president of the Greater Grandview Neighborhood Watch Association, to come up and speak on behalf of the residents, of our residents, about this great park and all the additions that have been made here. Welcome, Bert, and thanks for all your help on this.
Thank you. Well, we finally made it here, and we're quite proud to be here today. Thank you, Vice Mayor Trinkle, for attending this ribbon and sponsoring this ribbon cutting ceremony for us. Thanks Donna Underwood, who's really been on top of it, responding to our request. And again, this completes the project that has been delayed for some time. It's been about 3 years since our kids have had a playground area to come to in this neighborhood because of the demolition of Huff Lane School. The playgrounds were taken out early, and then it was a long procurement process. But we are here today, and we also think this is the beginning of a new opportunity for us to work closer with businesses that are coming close to our neighborhood to try to partner with them in the things that we do in our neighborhood to make it a better neighborhood. But most of all, I'm very proud of our neighbors. And I would introduce our vice president is here, Jeff Mathis, back in the back. Our secretary is here, Donna Murdoch. Our treasurer, Anna Shelton, and one of our most loyal members, Ben Patton, is over here. And Trish White was also a member of our local membership. And one of our newer members, Pastor Bentley, it's good to see you here also. So, but our Neighborhood Association has stayed together to try to help protect our park and also to help protect the historical value that this land has. Many of you remember Huff Farms, even before I came here, and Huff Lane Middle Schools. And this is the last part of the park that's open for as the lawn area of the baseball fields is consuming a lot of it. So this is important that we keep the playground area involved, busy, and eventful. The only thing that, again, that we want to say that we're proud in this neighborhood to have several important icons. One is Round Hill Elementary School, and they're represented today. So we're glad to see the kids out from Round Hill. They're doing a beautiful job of renovating the school here, and some of the kids are still over at the church, but they'll also be in the school very soon. On our association borders of Valley View, as you can see, with the Boy Scouts of America regional office on one end. We've got the VFW post on another. And again, we're surrounded by commercial property. There's about 1,000 homes, about 3,000 overall residents in our neighborhood that participate. And so we would like to encourage participation in our neighborhood association, and we meet every Tuesday every second Tuesday of each month at 6 o'clock at Northminster Presbyterian Church, right across the street here. And last, we want to thank, we want our community parks to stay strong and involved. And we want to also thank Bob Clement, who's been on top of keeping us informed, helping us organize, helping us with input. And the neighborhood services in Roanoke is a strong service. Strong communities have strong neighborhood groups, and strong neighborhood groups contribute to local politics. So I encourage all the citizens in Roanoke to support their local communities and support their local politics by voting on May 3rd for the city council person of their choice to help keep our city strong. Again, on behalf of the Greater Grandview neighborhood, we'd like to thank all of you who are present. We opened up the park to all city residents, and we'll do our best to keep it viable, eventful, and clean. And thank you much.
All right, look up the cameras first.
Big smiles.
All right, big smile. All right, 1, 2, 3, play. All right.
I thought you were shot.
The guy when they something on the back of his